Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're doing good this morning. Well, today I'm going to be talking about what I'm getting ready to do for plants like beans and cucumbers and peas. We're going to talk a little bit about the difference between fertilizing and amending. And so I'm going to talk about, how your plants grow and what you really want to do for great soil every year. And so for a beginning gardener, this is going to be a really good video. And so before we get started, I need to say this. 2 videos ago, the one I made on getting ready for my tomatoes, a person named Ozark Buckslayer left a comment. And I couldn't read it. I couldn't respond to it. So I just want to let that person know if they're still watching, and I hope they are. I hope they haven't left. Guys, I just couldn't respond to it, and I don't know why, but I take your comments very serious. If you're going to take time out of your busy day to leave me a comment, it would be very rude for me to not even at least try. And I tried several times, but I just couldn't respond back to it, so I'm sorry. Well, we got a lot to go over, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so as you can tell, we got just a little bit of snow here, but that's not enough to keep us out of the garden or anything. So guys, I got a couple rows marked off here, and we're going to talk about the difference in what I've done on fertilizing and amending. And so right now I've got some chicken and chicken manure and hay, and I've started a row here with pig manure with hay in it. And so I'm amending this. I've got a carbon and a nitrogen mixture, and so I'm just going to let this basically compost out in my garden. And through the winter and the spring, bacteria is going to eat on this. The worms are going to come up. They're going to leave worm castings, which is another great fertilizer. They're going to create channels. It's going to let water get down in there, and in the springtime I'm going to till this up, and that's going to create nutrients for my plants. Now, here's what especially a beginning gardener has to understand is how a plant grows is it takes nutrients in from the soil through the water in the soil. So when I do all this, guys, I'm adding a lot of nutrients to it. Now, guys, this works great with clay soil because it's going to help break that clay soil up. Instead of being real compacted and everything, all this organic matter is going to help just, break it up. And so water is going to be able to get down there. Sandy soil, it does the exact opposite actually, but it's great for it too. It's going to help hold them loose particles together, and it's going to help you retain moisture so you don't have to water as much. Now, last year, for my beans and my cucumbers and all that, what I did was I went and I got some rabbit manure, and I filled some up in a bucket, and I put water in it, and then I just kind of let it sit there for 2 days, maybe 3 days, and I steeped rabbit manure. And you can do this with alfalfa pellets, chicken manure, things like that. But then I just put it on my plants, and oh my, did it work. It worked really, really good. I got sick of canning green beans. My cucumbers were great. My peas were great. And so fertilizing does work. But it really doesn't do anything for your soil, so to speak. Like I just talked about, your plants take them nutrients in through the water, but over the course of the years, amending your soil like this is a lot better. It is more effort. There's a lot more work involved in this than there is just mixing up some fertilizer. And before I go any further, I got to give a word of caution here. This chicken manure, you really want to give it about 5 months to cool down. With rabbit manure, it's considered a cold manure, and you can use it immediately. But this, because it is so hot with a lot of nitrogen, you want to give it 5 months. And so you really kind of got to plan on what you're going to put, wherever you put chicken manure down, and give it enough time before you plant. So Guys, another thing that a beginning gardener really wants to understand is really any gardener, we always have to keep putting stuff back in our soil. You know, you can't just keep planting. Your soil has to have more organic matter back into it. And so another great thing about this is this is going to last a lot longer than just putting, you know, a liquid fertilizer down. And I'm still going to use, you know, steeped rabbit manure like on my potatoes and things like that. It really does help your plants grow. But if you want great soil, and you want great soil year after year, I just honestly think you have to amend your soil. So guys, let me know what you think. I love the comments when we get to talking about, you know, mulching and composting and things like that. And just let me know what you're doing. Well, I hope this video helps, and I really appreciate you watching. I'll talk to you later. See ya.